Catherine's also subtle swipe at Meghan Markle? I'll let you decide. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London as ever. Nice to see you today. Hope you're all keeping well. Isn't it nice also to find out that Olivia Newton-John, who we sadly lost recently, is now back up at #1 in the charts around the world. Beautiful voice, beautiful soul, and of course for many people will always be Sandy in Greece. But as she told me, she was very unsure about taking on that role because she was in her early 30s at the time. And you have to think about this now, the perception of the way we live now. Paramount Studios didn't think there was anything wrong with that, her playing a schoolgirl of around 15, 16. But the annoying thing is, she did look 15, 16, didn't she, when she was dressed as a sort of, innocent Sandy. Not so sure about when she became the older Sandy, a little bit more worldly wise. Which Sandy were you, by the way? Oh, I can see. Definitely. Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. You all know that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle love to travel in style, in luxury in fact, and as Prince Harry openly admitted on a visit to the Netherlands, the reason for this is because he has to have that level of security, can't be trusted, all of that sort of stuff. And when you think about it, I've often said this with celebrities, it's strange. I remember way back in the early 90s, Madonna coming to London and she would go jogging, do you remember, with all those minders in Hyde Park, all for publicity, because the bottom line is you could jog in any park and nobody really notices you unless you make a statement. But of course, being Madonna at that point, publicity was everything. In fact, being Madonna, it still is, of course. Catherine took a very subtle swipe against the Duke and Duchess of Sussex with their private jet loving lifestyle. As we know, they've taken many private jets and we're all now waiting to see if that will be the case when they return back here to the United Kingdom next month, because in that speech no doubt it will all be about climate change, saving the planet, one private jet at a time. Right, Prince Harry? So it was really refreshing to hear and see that Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, decided to take a low, cheap commercial flight from London Heathrow all the way up to Scotland, en route to visiting our gracious monarch, Her Majesty the Queen, at Balmoral for her summer holidays. Now, we got told this because, of course, as ever, there's someone ready to leak these things. On that flight was none other than Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. Prince George travelled separately with His Royal Highness Prince William on another flight. We assume another economy flight as well. What I think is really clever about this is just a week before or so that the ex-royals return back into the United Kingdom, it does remind them who's been penny pinching and cost effective and all that sort of stuff. And I was told also that there was just simply one protection officer with Catherine on the flight. Apparently she just blended in, people didn't notice her as such, which just goes to show, doesn't it, if you want the fanfare like Meghan and Harry did when they came back for the Platinum Jubilee and then were apparently terrified about security while winding down the windows and waiting to allege fans, it just makes you wonder exactly who's making a mockery of who. And as ever, I'm not taking sides, you just have to look at the facts. The bigger picture though is, and make no mistake about this is a PR battle, because Prince William, apparently according to a very good source, is very angry obviously with his younger brother, with the constant sniping and backstabbing. And so by doing stuff like this, it makes the public realise who are the working royals, who it does truly matter to. And as we said the other day, more importantly, when Prince William goes over to New York alongside his stunning wife, the Duchess of Cambridge, it will be just interesting to note exactly how many magazine covers already call her the People's Princess. Gosh, that's got to hurt Meghan Markle after all that expensive marketing, branding, and all of those people advising her. 3 simple words: the People's Princess. Over the United States, and now even more effective because she's now known, of course, as a cost of living People's Princess. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.